The intention to communicate something publicly, to seek immortality, the desire to make message eternal or transcend the boundaries of time, desire to perpetuate memories, especially when we have memorial inscriptions. But visibility is also very important, because by incising the words, one seeks visibility. You want it to be visible to your audience, and of course the target audience is large and often transcending time, as we have heard that it will be beyond your time limit. So let us talk about the first person who thought of doing it in India. His name is Priyadarshi, the first ruler in the Indian subcontinent who thought of engraving his words for the masses and even for posterity. Now, I'm showing you the map of the Ashokan inscription, and you might be wondering, why am I saying Priyadarshi was the first person to engrave it on the stones? This is something which we have to remember, that we find Ashokan inscriptions from all over India, like Indian subcontinent, right from Afghanistan till Karnataka. I'll come to this a little later, but which Ashoka are we talking about? There are multiple Ashokas. Ashoka of the Ashokan edicts, the Sri Lankan Buddhist chronicles, which were written after almost 300 years over a period of half a century. The Buddhist texts in Sanskrit or North India, like the Ashokavanadan, which was like Ashoka was 3rd century BC, and this was written Ashokavanadan in the 2nd century CE. And of course, we have Ashoka of the Brahmanical Puranas and other texts. Now, this you might be really aware of. When we look at the Ashokan inscription, you have the major rock edicts, which are a set of 14. And they have been engraved on these places, It is just the border of the empire. So whenever you get into the empire, you see these huge rocks been engraved with 14 sets of edicts, and this is your emperor. So he wanted the people to know about his ideas, and of course, in Pakistan you have Shahbaz Kadi and Manshera. Then you come down here, you have Kalsi. Then here in Odisha, you have Dhauli and Jaugar. Here in southern India, you have Eragodi and Sanati. And here in the western part, you have Girnar and Sopara. All of you know this. But have you ever noticed that all of them are in twins? So all the sites are a set of 2, except for Kalsi. So did Kalsi also have a twin? Of course, yes. That was the project. He had 2 edicts engraved everywhere. Now, where did we get the name of Ashoka first? It's in Maski.